Well, hello everybody. It's that time of the week. It's Wednesday, just after 9, and it's time with Gramps. And on this week's show, we've got special guest. Her name's Kate. It's Kate's Family Vlogs.
Hi.
So welcome, Kate. At the
Hello.
moment, we've got one viewer. Don't know why. Oh, the big red bear's in. Hello, Mickey. Sorry I missed your coffee morning this morning, but I was out shopping. And welcome, Jeanette Pickering. So, Kate. Oh, and Chris is in as well, so they must be on different computers. So, Kate, because you was a last minute stand-in, because I was supposed to be interviewing Emily Baird, but Emily isn't back from holiday yet. She's in a hotel and she has got no Wi-Fi, so I'm going to interview her next week. So I haven't had a lot of time to do any research on your wonderful channel. The only thing I do know is that you started your channel roughly about 4 years ago, because the first video I managed to watch was when you was going to the hospital, I think it was.
Yep.
So can you tell us what made you start your YouTube journey?
I started my YouTube journey when I fell upon the wonderful vlogging family called the Shaytards. My first video I watched was Daxon being born, and from that moment I heard Shay say a quote, "If life's worth living, it's worth recording," and that triggered it for me.
Oh, so have you enjoyed your experience on YouTube then, your 4 years?
I have. It's been a roller coaster of making friends and learning tricks and having an interview, Mom. So it's been an adventure, because when I started, I didn't have a toddler, I didn't have any kids, and it was just me. And now it's developed into me having my own daughter. And
yes, I can hear her.
Sorry.
That's all right. It's part and parcel of the interview because you've got a daughter.
Yeah.
So, what are your goals for the next 2 or 3 years ahead in YouTube? What would you like to achieve?
I would like to achieve in creating like either a monthly thing or a weekly thing of where I'd do a video dedicated to a certain thing, like whether it be traveling or whether it be like a game night on my live panel. You know, something that, you know, people are like, "Oh, Kate's Family Vlogs doing this tonight," you know, like a drawing type of thing.
Yeah. So I'll ask you this because I know you're into music, because I've had a look at a few of your videos.
Yeah.
What's the most popular played song on your phone, iPod, radio?
It has to be, I think, "Sing Me to Sleep" is probably the most popular song, and it was made by Alan Walker or Waker. And it's just because my daughter loves that song and she loves everything about it. But my own personal favourite artist would be Hayley Westenra, the opera singer.
Oh, so you like classical music?
I do. I'm a classical girl.
Oh yeah, I love classical. You know, I really do. You know, I like the opera.
Catherine Jenkins.
Yeah. So I'm just going to see who's in the stream. We've got Jeanette Pickering. We've got Amanda Lee 82. She's new. Welcome. We've got Mel from Brooklyn, New York. We've got the other two from Sheffield, Jeanette and Chris. We've got the daily live streaming. And at the moment, I can't see how many. We've got 9 viewers.
Ooh.
And 8 likes. So that's very nice because it's short notice. Chris, I've just got to mention this, Chris. I went into OBS, got it all set up, pressed the stream to start streaming. It says it was streaming, but no picture came on my channel. So I will have to have a word with you after either today or tomorrow about that, because I got it all set up. It was lovely. I got all the writing on. I'd got everything on. And we went at 9 o'clock and we couldn't see anything, could we?
No. And it wasn't even on the channel. It wasn't showing.
No, it won't later on. So, just to find out a bit more about you, Kate, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking? I know it's a personal question, so you can say the fifth, take the Fifth Amendment if you want.
I don't mind. I'm 25, but I'm turning 26 in December.
Oh, not Christmas Day or Boxing Day, I hope.
3 days after Christmas.
Oh, 3 days. Oh, my daughter was born on Boxing Day, the 26th of December.
Wow.
She's 53, you know. So I only had to buy her one present.
It's actually crazy to think you have a daughter that's 53. You
Yeah.
don't even look like you could be older than 53.
Yeah, I know. My son's 46, 47 this year. So, I mean, God, I'm getting old. I really am. I got you back with a bell on all day, the live streaming. So don't forget to support each other on this wonderful evening, Wednesday evening. So, Kate, here's one for you. Because I did no research, so I've just wrote a few questions down. This is one. What is your favourite form of exercise?
None. No. Housework. Does that count? I don't do exercise.
Oh yeah, and you're only 25. So when you was at school, then what was your favourite subject?
Oh, it's history. I'm a big English history buff. I love everything to do with the kings, the royal family, wars, World War One, World War Two, Irish history, Irish famine. I'm a history buff. Titanic is like a subject you cannot touch me with. It's like I know everything. I love Titanic. Very passionate about Titanic.
So who was the captain of the Titanic then?
James Smith.
See, I didn't know that. So we're learning. And it's Barry's also in tonight. And Love My Drones. Hello there, Love My Drones. So I'm just keeping an eye on the chat window as well, Kate. And JJ Lego Builders in. JL Lego Builders in. Hi, saying hello to you. Cool. So how many people perished on the Titanic then?
Gosh, that's a good question.
You knew everything about the Titanic.
I don't know that one. It's quite a hard figure because certain books will tell you something and the museum tells you something else. But for like the like lower class, the class that were the third class, there was 1,725 according to the Titanic Centre in Belfast that were like second class that died, but there was 23 or something thousand of low class between kids, dogs and humans and all sorts of stuff.
Cool. So it is another one for you then. Who was a duke or arch, whatever it was, who was killed that started First World War?
Who was killed? Oh, jeez. Oh.
See, you've got to do a bit more research.
I do.
So, how many kings and queens of England can you name?
I can name 6. I'm not or actually no, I can name 6, 7, 8, 9. I can name quite a few.
Okay, come on then, name them.
Catherine of Aragon, who was Spanish, Anne Boleyn, who was English but went to France, Jane Seymour, Catherine Howard, Catherine Parr, and Anne of Cleves, the 2 Elizabeths, Elizabeth Mother, current Elizabeth, Victoria, Jean Grey was queen for 2 days.
Yeah.
I think that's me.
Yeah, you did all right. So why so much history then?
I just find that history is a subject that just draws me in. Like I love abandoned things. I like going through houses that once belonged to somebody and they leave their stuff and you're looking at things that they once held and once touched, and that fascinates me to find information like that.
Yeah, and Barry's put the answer in, by the way. It was Duke Ferdinand. Yes?
Oh, well, excuse me, Google.
Yes, you are quite right there, Vlog from the Bog. See, he knows his history. He's good. I think Kate is plotting a plane for France. What time we landing?
Is that there?
Yeah, that's a big... What happened then this morning on the Coffee morning with Big Red Bear. You been
it
planning
was
a trip
brilliant.
to France here?
No, I don't recall that conversation. But it was a brilliant coffee morning, though.
Yeah, I'm going to have a look at it. So, if you think I'm being personal, just tell me.
You ask away. I'm open.
What type of young man would you, or no, what's the attributes you look for in a young man? In someone who
Loyalty.
you would date?
Loyalty, honesty, and passion.
Well, I think Mickey's got passion. I think he's got loyalty, but I don't know about the other one yet. CCTV user, hi guys, hello there. Let's see what else I've got out for you. Oh yes, this one's a good one. What's your least favourite mode of transportation?
Oh, walking.
Oh, I do like that one. So, if you could reverse the roles with your daughter, then instead of her being in the pram, you'd like to be pushed in.
Yeah, that would be great.
I hope you're listening to that, Mickey. She likes to be pushed everywhere.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just a wee second. Just go lift her out of her chair. Here, I'll be just one wee sec.
Yeah. Okay. So we've just got to leave this for a second because Kate's got a daughter to look after, as you know. So I hope you're all enjoying this. I did try, as I said, I did try streaming on OBS. I pressed the streaming button and it said it was streaming, but nothing came through. So I don't know whether I should have waited a bit, but I waited about 2 minutes. So I will have to get in touch with Pixie on that because I do not know at all. So she's not quite back yet. Amanda Lee's supporting everybody. I've supported you, Amanda, as well. So, got to think about, are we back now?
I'm back. I'm good to go.
Walking is healthy, but I'd rather have a bicycle. So I presume then, if you don't like walking, have you got any mode of transport besides your 2 legs?
No. That's why I don't like walking.
So who does the shopping? You don't do it all online and get it delivered then?
No, I would go out, get a bus, and I would go up to my local supermarket and then come home.
Okay. And what supermarket do you shop at, if you don't mind?
Tesco.
Tesco. Oh, she's a Tesco customer.
I am.
We've just got, at your age, if it's hard to have a stream, like, yeah, it is. It is, Barry. And welcome. It's a round thing every day. Thanks for joining in. Really appreciate that. So, what is your favourite time of day?
Coffee morning.
Yeah,
I love coffee morning. It's my favourite time of the day.
Yeah, I'm just going to plug that. About every morning of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, our community, which includes Jeanette Pickering, the Big Red Bear, myself, and Kate's family vlogs, we do a coffee morning. We each take a turn. And I believe it's your turn tomorrow on Thursday. At what time?
At 10 o'clock.
At 10 p.m. at 10 a.m. UK time. So if there's anybody in the chat window now who would like to join us, you're welcome. You could come on the panel. Barry comes on occasionally when he's around, and he's a great stand-up comic. I haven't seen Random Life Productions in the room yet, but I was hoping she would be in. So here's one then. This is particularly for Mickey, the Big Red Bear. If you could throw any kind of party, what would it be like, and who would it be for?
If I could throw any kind of party, I would like to have one of those Cluedo type parties where everybody comes to dinner and somebody ends up murdered in the library with a spanner. I would love to do one of those. Murder mystery night. Murder
mystery night. Have you heard that, Mickey?
I love that.
So, is there anyone in particular who you would like to invite to those? Or
I would love.
Could you tell us who you would love to invite?
I would love to invite our little community of Chris and Jeanette and yourself and Big Red Bear and Crimson and Gail and Flog from the Bog. Like, I would love our whole circle if we were all going to the Birmingham meet to do a murder mystery somewhere. That would be awesome.
It would, wouldn't it? Really? Yeah.
All vlogging, all live streaming. Shh, they can't find us.
Oh, that'd be a great idea. Oh, I'll have to do that in Birmingham. Yeah. All on our phones. Yeah. Oh, that'd be great.
It would,
who's done it? You know who's done it, don't you? In Random Life Productions, because she'll kill me.
She'll jump out and scare you.
I want to mention on Sunday evening at 7 p.m. or 8 p.m, Miss Random Life is going to interview me, mainly about the video and photography side. So hopefully that'll be a good video.
Yeah.
And she might not say anything about me wallpaper. You never know. She could be quiet about that. That's a standing joke. And everybody who's in our community knows that. So let's carry on. Oh, yeah. So if you could paint a picture of any scenery you've seen before, what would you paint?
I would paint a drone view image of Rathlin Island that's off the coast of Northern Ireland.
Yeah, because I've watched those few videos you put up when you moved there. Yeah. Very, very interesting place, So, how long did you live there for then?
I lived there for a year.
Yeah, yeah.
And I attended their local primary school and lived life. So
when Chris comes over with Jeanette and myself, we'll have to take some aerial footage.
Yes, we have to go to Rathlin. We're not even just stopping at Ballycastle and flying a drone. We're going over there.
Yeah. So did you hear that, Chris? We're going over there.
Yep, it's an adventure of a lifetime. What, honey?
Oh, here's another good one, I think, for you. If you could choose to stay a certain age forever, what age would it be and why?
If I could stay a certain age forever, I would have picked the age of 14 because I'm still young enough to not have to pay bills and live with my mum. And I was young enough to still see life as a child. I still want to play with my toys. And I know that sounds very childish being a grown adult, but it was a time of carefree and free roam,
Yeah, yeah. Oh, which is good, I mean, 14, you know what age I would pick?
What?
The age I am now, because I'm retired, I've got my pension, I'm living life to the full now. No, no mortgage or anything like that. And I look at Chris getting up at 6 in the morning for work. I look at Crimson getting up, Mel, Barry not so much. But it's heaven being retired. Plus, all the family's grown up, so it's my time. Whereas when you're younger, you've got like you've got your family, and maybe eventually again you might meet somebody else.
Yeah,
and you've got all that to go through. You've got bills, and you've got to worry when you've only got a couple of mouths to feed. What's this? No, Bear. When you get to 50, yes, right there, Jeanette. Once you get the arthritis.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Good girl.
So here's another one then. If you knew the world was ending in 2018, what would you do differently with your life?
If I knew it was ending this year, I would probably, I would go and take that chance and go and travel and do what I'm not going to get to do for the following years, and take her with me. And I would come over to England and see you guys, because it's going to be I'm never going to get to say hello to you again. So I would do that, definitely. I'd go and meet the friends and never going to get the chance to ever meet.
Yeah. Oh, so where would you like to travel to? That leads on. What countries would you love to visit?
I would love to live and visit California, because that's where the YouTube convention is, and it's Cali. It's beautiful, and we're living in.
I'm just looking what the Big Red Bear's put. I'd run away.
Fine, I won't come visit you, Bear.
Brilliant then. So California, yeah, but over there in the Sunshine State, there they do a lot of exercises on the beach. You know, they have pull-ups and you see all these beautiful bodies. Fit bodies. Over
Yeah.
there, right?
And then you just see me sitting tucking into a KFC. Yeah, that's me.
Love My Drone says, where are you at, Kate?
I'm in Belfast, Northern Ireland.
We've got P. Baz Barrett in, our friend.
Hello, baby.
And fellow creator, a great friend he is. So welcome.
Hello, baby.
Nice to see you in here. Hello. We've got one dislike. Who's disliked this interview again?
Thank you, though, because you get paid for the dislikes more. So thank you for the dislike.
Yeah, that's what we learned today. I don't know how true it is. So, if you could witness any event, past, present, or future, what would it be?
Launch of the
back in time or forward in time?
The launch of the Titanic. I wish I had seen it being launched.
Oh, so Drone Nuts Irish as well.
Oh, that's cool, John.
So, would you have sailed on the Titanic?
Yes, definitely.
Even if you knew it was going to hit that iceberg and...
I would have loved to have experienced that whole entire... I know that sounds really mad, but imagine being one of those people that got to run their fingers over that clock at the top of that stairs. Imagine you've been able to look at that, look up at the glass dome that covers over the stairs. Like, that's a chance nobody now is ever going to have an opportunity to sense or feel, or, I would give anything to walk up that stairs or down it, I think it's so amazing.
Well, if you get a green screen, you can put the film on and walk up there. My old man was an ex-soldier, so Mickey says. I look forward to hearing more about your dad's life in the forces, and Mickey, when I interview you.
My Titanic information is actually to the point where I don't even believe the Titanic actually set sail. I believe White Star Line disguised the Olympic as the Titanic because they couldn't afford to build both.
Oh, that's a theory we'll have to talk more about.
Only because the Titanic's barcode per pillar is sitting in Belfast's museum and it hasn't got even an ounce of rot, or it's in perfect condition like it could go onto a ship. So there's no way that was down there all those years,
Oh, well, wait, that's a good one then. Mm-hmm. So here's another question, interesting question I've wrote down. If you could learn to do anything, what would it be?
Play the violin.
I had a funny feeling you'd say something like that. We're being classical, like classical, but I pictured you as a big bass player.
Yeah, I'd love to learn a musical instrument, even a guitar. I'd love to learn to play.
Yeah, would you? Well, you've got Emily Baird, who's in our community.
That's true.
She might be able to teach you on private hangouts. Just a thought.
Good idea. Or a ukulele. Ooh.
Yeah. Tony Robson, my mate from Cumbria's in. Welcome, Tony. Mavic Pro Tony. He needs a lot of support. And we've got Simon in.
Hi, Simon.
Well, a bird in the hand. So what's the Pixie all about then, Jeanette Pickering? Laughs out loud. Love My Drones. Pixie, fairy dust. And Dirty Gertie. That's what Pixie's all about. See, I'm going off my questions now. I've been doing Northumberland, Tony says. So, because I've had to look up all my questions because I've got about 500 questions written down. Well, not written down. They're on my iPad, in my notepad. So, if you were immortal for a day, what would you do?
I'd jump out of a plane.
Ooh.
And I'd raise money for charity by doing it. Yep.
And who'd be at the bottom, don't you? To catch you.
Who?
The big red bear.
Oh, Jesus, it'd squish him.
We've got the your son's family vlogs in. It's all right, I can't see properly.
Oh, from the bog, the White Star Line was the Olympic, Titanic, and the Britannic. Are you sure? Are you sure the Titanic was ever released? I mean, where did the Olympic go?
Yeah. Oh, and we've got Rita Walker in. Hello there, Rita. Nice to have you in. Joining the chat. 15 watches, 16 likes.
And the reason I say that to you is because the Titanic and the Britannic have a resting place. The Olympic does not.
Oh.
So that's just a theory, I think.
We'll have to join the coffee morning tomorrow and talk about this.
Yeah.
Let's have this on the chat in the coffee morning. Big Red gets squashed, laughs out loud.
Nope, don't be playing that there.
Hello, Alex. Not my interview, laughs out loud. Maybe Titanic never sails. See, so you've got a supporter there in Tony.
Yes, Tony, you know the drill.
Oh, here's another one that I got for you, Kate. If you had your choice, what first name would you like to have been called?
I would have liked to be called Amelia.
Amelia? Why?
I just think it's a very beautiful name, and I don't know, it just reminds me of like nice things. And also, I think one of the Doctor's companions was called Amelia, or her real name was Amelia, the redheaded one.
Yeah.
I think so, but Amelia is a very pretty name.
Oh, we've got Mary in as well. Hello there, Mary. How are you? Just looking at things. What else have I got? Oh, yeah. We know what the answer will be. This one. If you could meet anyone living or dead, who would you like to meet? So it's got to be from the Titanic again.
Michael Jackson.
Oh, Michael Jackson.
He is a legend.
Yeah.
Or Johnny Cash. One of the two. I'm very undecided with that.
I think Johnny Cash. Because I like my country and western.
So,
but
yeah.
there again, saying Michael Jackson was very, very good. He was a brilliant entertainer and songwriter and singer.
That was a good question. I like that.
Amelia Pond was her name.
It was indeed Amelia Pond.
Oh, see, Barry and you. If you two got together, I think you should interview Barry.
It's a pity he isn't single.
If you could be any fictional character, who would you choose?
Hermione Granger. Everybody loves her.
Yeah. So here's another one. Which celebrity do you get mistaken for?
Kate's Family Vlog. Do you know that girl off YouTube?
Yeah.
She's quite popular, her.
That's a good answer, that one. Brilliant, that one. Oh, yes. Now, here's another one, because you're a mum. When you have 30 minutes of free time, if you ever get 30 minutes, what do you do to pass your time?
Oh, I like to colour in with those adult colouring books and pencils.
Yeah.
It's very therapeutic. I also like to knit, which not very many people know.
Oh.
Very big passion. And I've just noticed Flog from the Box comment.
It could be UK. Is that the one? Or
yep, I could be for you, Kate. Well, you know where I am. Send the boys round.
Oh, look out. She's some admirers now. Mickey, don't get too jealous, will you? Oh, yeah. I'm just having a... That you thought was... Oh, no, I don't want to ask that one. Okay, then. What's the best party you've ever been to? Or concert or whatever?
I went to... My best ever time I went to like a concert was Nancy Griffith. And I absolutely adored her music. She sat up on a wee stool in the middle of a stage strumming her guitar and singing and talking her songs. And I thought it was just amazing. I'd never heard someone talk a song before because she was speaking, but it worked. And it was quite a moving experience.
Oh, brilliant. So, see, left out, I don't want to ask that one left out.
I know, I'm curious of that question too.
I'm on the shamby. Carry on. What question? Oh, what was it? I forget which one it was. As I say, I've got tons here. Oh, yeah. So here's a good question for you then. What experience has made you a stronger person?
Um,
Don't want any, has there been any experience that really has made you a stronger person?
I have to say, when my dad passed away, it
Yeah.
made me a stronger person. I know it sounds really strange, but I lived sort of my life without him. So when he passed away, it sort of made me feel like, I can do this. I'm okay, and it just made me become a little different.
Yeah. And how old was you when he passed away then, Kate?
He died in 2014. So I think it was 23, possibly. It was the year before my daughter was born.
Yeah. Oh, so he never saw his granddaughter then?
No.
Which is a shame then,
It is, it is.
Losing people in my family and being arrested changed me. Oh, you don't have to tell us everything because I've got to interview you yet, Mickey.
Jeanette, I have to say, I love that answer.
Yeah. So when was the last time you had an amazing meal?
Oh, Christmas dinner.
In other words, that question is, when was the last time you went out with a nice young man who took you out for a meal?
2 years ago, whenever I went on a date with my ex that's no longer in my vlog, that was the last time I went for a dinner with a meal. But I went out for a lovely lunch with my mum today that was really good.
That's all right then. So if you went out with a big red bear in Birmingham at the meetup, what type of meal would you expect him to buy?
A McDonald's.
Oh, you're a cheap dude then, aren't you?
Oh, I thought you meant what did I expect him to buy me? Oh.
No, what would you like him to buy you?
Oh, what would I like him to buy me?
A 5-star restaurant, all the trimmings, and what type of meal would you like?
I heard that chip shops in England do the traditional fish and chips wrapped in newspaper, and I would like to go and do that. I'd like to get a traditional chip.
Fish and chips? Oh, well, yeah. I think he might run to that. Vlog from the bog. Barry says KFC, so it's not going to be McDonald's with him. It's going to be a KFC, the big book. Hello, Jacob Scott. Nice to have you in as well.
You've got my heart, Bear. If you're taking me to McDonald's, you've got my heart. No fancy candles. No fancy candles.
Brilliant. So, here's a good one. What do you miss most about being a kid?
The way that I wasn't, like, family dramas and things were always covered up. So we weren't on, like, we were sort of immune to everything that was going on because my mum made life so, everything's amazing,
Oh, okay. Hello there, Equinox Photography, Bristol, UK. Our Nick, nice to have you in. 15 still watching, 17 likes, but 40 likes. There's someone who doesn't like us in this room tonight, is there? So, what story does your family tell about it? At what age did you become an adult?
20.
I can say never because I'm still a child at heart.
23. Whenever I became a mum.
Yeah. So, what's the best part of waking up?
Coffee morning.
Coffee morning. That's a good answer again.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm just thinking what else I can ask you. I'm just going.
And also, obviously, waking up next to my beautiful daughter. Well, not next to her because I have to go into her room, but, she's a blessing too. We both enjoy coffee mornings.
I can't wait until she joins in.
I know, I am seriously excited for it. She can take over.
What an experience that would be, wouldn't it? Really, that would be ever so interesting.
It would.
So, I went on your channel, as I say, Kate, and because I haven't had a chance to look at many of the videos, I've only managed to look at about 3 all night when I started. But you've got some up there. You did quite a few vlogs in the first place, didn't you?
Yeah, a lot of vlogging.
Yeah, a lot of vlogging. So is that why you enjoy coming on doing the coffee morning?
I loved coming on doing the coffee mornings because it gives me a chance to connect with all the people in our little circle at the minute. Like before that, the social side of it was just your comments.
Yeah.
I can actually get live feedback and speak to people and actually sit in a panel and have a laugh and actually express opinion, which I love. I love everybody's different opinions.
Oh, so besides the Titanic and history, what other subjects do you like then? Hello, Gregory Johnson.
The Tudors.
The Tudors. So it's still kings and, you know. So what other subject then at school did you also enjoy?
Child development. I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed art.
So are you a good artist?
No.
No. Would you like to have been a good artist?
Yes, definitely. Like I can color in between the lines, but I would love to be able to actually draw, you know, create masterpieces.
Yeah. So I'm just having a look at what's on now on your YouTube channel, because as I say, I haven't done anything. Oh yeah, you did a series on being pregnant, 27 weeks pregnant, 25 weeks pregnant, baby stuff. So did you enjoy doing those?
I did. I found that some of the videos got a lot of feedback. I found that, you know, looking back on those videos, I'm like, wow, you know, I can't believe she's actually here now. You know, that crazy 2-year-old was inside my belly, and it's such a lovely thing to look back over my bump. And although I wasn't confident, there is parts of videos like the week 25 one, I'm like, it's not even a vlog, it's more like complaining about pregnancies. Where is this glowing feeling people talk about? But it's a funny video, you know.
Yeah. Oh, so Nick says art is an interpretation of your mind, so there's no right or wrong with art. Bird in the Hand said lots of crap artists make a lot of money, throw paint onto a wall and call it art. Yes. Oh, and welcome Random Live Productions. Nice to have you in. I enjoyed your live stream earlier on. It was nice to see you back.
Yeah, it was good.
It was good. Does anybody else in the chat have any questions for our Kate? Because, as I say, I didn't have a lot of time to review her channel, because normally I do a lot of reviewing of channels. But tonight I was supposed to be interviewing Emily Baird, and that's all the questions I've sorted out for Kate tonight, because I haven't done my research. I'm a bit lost here, but I'm just looking at a video here called Sunday Morning Cuppa. 4 years ago, you've had 45 views on that. So that was, I think, your very first vlog, Coffee Time. But it was a cuppa in those days. It looks like looks like a cup of tea and not coffee.
Yep.
So, what is Kate's vision for her future? Gail says.
I would like to. I know right now, being a mother, I can't, but I would like to do that stuff where you go with the church and you go out to Uganda and you help build homes and you provide, and I don't know what they call it. It's like a scheme with a church that you do. I'd love to do that. I'd like to go out to Uganda. My daughter's godmother, Stephanie, she's out in Uganda and constantly out there, and it's so beautiful. I just want to be out there.
So, volunteer work, really.
Yeah.
So, but you've got another
missionary.
12 or 15 years before you can do that.
As soon as she's old enough to stand on her feet and she's like sorted out, I'm going to start doing ventures out, missionary work out to Uganda, help them out, and give myself something, do something good.
Have you seen what the Big Red Bears put?
No.
It's called being a nun working for Jesus.
Well, I'd rather be a nun working for Jesus than be, I don't know, sitting here doing nothing. There we go.
I'll tell you what, you are a very, very interesting person to talk to.
Oh, thank you.
Very, you've got some great beliefs, great opinions, and to find out that you are interested in history, is fantastic, because I mean, now I know that in our coffee mornings we can have some decent conversations. Look out, Barry's going, he likes the missionary, laughs out loud. I can guess what that's all about. So I'm just having a look. See, I'm lost here again. Monday Blues. Well, what was that all about 4 years ago?
The Monday Blues was because I nothing to flog. I'd been in and out of hospital, and it literally is me talking about my time in hospital that I'd spent before, the couple of weeks that I was in there. Yeah. So it's sort of me like, hello, everybody, I was in hospital and I can't speak.
that reminds me of Barry's voice, that does. Are you having a tin bath, Barry? That's a good one.
Oh, tin bath, isn't that? Are you having a laugh? I haven't heard that in years.
I love hearing all those sayings. Yeah. The Easter
the apples and pears. Get up the apples and pears.
Yeah. Barry, you're a pear. Oh, Nick, you just realised that. And we haven't got the Great Crimson in yet at the moment. RL says history is the best teacher. Yeah, it really is. Yeah. And with you being that interested in history, so are you interested in Egyptology or anything like that? Ancient history.
I am indeed. I'm into like Cleopatra. It's more the scriptures on the walls I'm into than I am the people. Yeah. If that makes sense. So definitely.
So, have you got any favourite writer or
Jacqueline Wilson?
Oh, so you do a lot of reading then?
I do.
And what type of books does she publish? Seems I'm ignorant of that fact.
Jacqueline Wilson does like the teenager books, Tracy Beaker and stuff like that, and the stepsister stuff, and just all those like teenage books.
Oh, here's another video I've just seen. Titanic and Bismarck made of blocks. That looks interesting. I'll have to have a quick look at that while I'm interviewing you. Oh, you've changed. Oh, I've just hit the wrong video, and you've got a bit of lipstick on. I've never seen you with lipstick on or makeup on. So, what is Kate's favourite film?
Shutter Island with Leonardo DiCaprio in it.
Yeah. So, if you couldn't go on a date with any celebrity, which celebrity living would it be?
Jimmy Dornan.
Oh, so I look there, Mickey. Got no chance.
He's from Northern Ireland and stuff, so
Oh, Alice's Wonderland is in.
Hello, Alice.
Hello, Alice. And she's put as Ellen an issue. Well, we're not bringing anything like that.
Yeah, Alice.
That's an interesting film. Why Shutter Island?
I find it very, very strange, and what I love about it is you got to really watch it twice to pick up what is going on with this guy. It's, it's a very, very strange, because you believe all the way through that it's a certain way and that he is a certain person. Just don't want to do any spoiler alerts, as I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. But, then it's flipped about at the end, and it's like, whoa, didn't see that ending, coming. I didn't know this was how it was.
Yeah. So, because you weren't on in the first place, Gail, good idea from Kate. She wants to do murder mystery evening while we're all in Birmingham, all doing our separate live videos and find out who the murderer is. Yeah, that was it, wasn't it? Yeah. I thought that was brilliant. So, are you a morning, afternoon, or evening person?
I'm a afternoon person. Like, I'm up in the morning, but when the afternoon sort of kicks in, it's it's sort of good.
Yeah.
And my little girl, she likes to get up beside me and read a book called Child's First Book of Trump, which is right here.
Yeah.
And she adores it.
Oh, so on our coffee morning one morning then, Are you going to sit there reading to us all?
No.
Oh,
Although I am very good at expressions, you know.
Yeah. And here's one now. This is just for Mickey. Do you like sport?
No.
No. That was straight then. And I better ask this for Mickey as well. Are you a good cook?
No.
You
I
get
do.
it from the horse's mouth here, Mickey.
Yep. I do have certain dishes that I'm good at, but as if you go like back through all my vlogs, there's cooking videos where I've made donuts. Like 2 years ago, I made donuts, and I do a lot of baking stuff as well. Amongst my videos, like, so I think that's why Jeanette and I connect so much, because we have the baking in common.
Yeah.
So she, like, obviously she can watch my old baking videos and tell me where I went wrong and stuff. It's great. It's great.
We've got Creators Alliance on. He says, hello, sir, or madam. Sarah, in it, I think. I've had a look at your channel. I really do like your channel. Microwave meals for Tony. And Osbeach Andy's in. It's very wet and windy here in Adelaide at the moment. It's been lovely here today. Andy, just want to spoil it. Been about 20, I think, here in Cleethorpes. So, Friday nights, staying in or going out?
Staying in.
If you hadn't got Sarah, would you be staying in or going out on a Friday
Staying
night?
in.
Staying in?
I'm a gamer as well, so
Yeah,
if I'm not gaming, I'd be sort of, you know. And now I'm talking about when she's in bed and, you know, I'm doing my own time. It's either reading a book, coloring, or on YouTube supporting people, or gaming. And normally when I'm gaming, as Burr knows, I'm between gaming and YouTube.
Oh, so what other gaming games do you enjoy playing?
I play the Call of Duty games, Terra, Neverwinter, that game that nobody ever wants to hear, Fortnite. I play that. I'm guilty. But I'm mainly a COD and Gears of War girl. I love my Gears of War.
Yeah. Hello, Verdict Squad. Nice to have you in my chat window in my room on this Wednesday evening while I'm interviewing another great channel, Kate's Family Vlogs. I don't know whether you follow her at all, but Kate is really worth following. Got a brilliant channel. She's a brilliant young lady.
Oh, thank you very much,
So
Keith.
that's why we're getting to know her and getting to know all about her channel. Oh, here's one then. Now, this one's for Mickey again, the big red bear. Do you get made up when you go out? Do you put on your slap and tickle and all like that, you know?
I do. I get a MUA out to do my makeup when I'm going out. So she only costs like £15 and she makes me look very pretty. So I get her out.
Oh, so Verdict Squad also plays games on Twitch, Kate. So, Pixie's channel says, awesome interview. Thank you very much, Chris. I know you're biased a bit, Chris, you know, but at least we've got 23 thumbs up on it, 17 watches. It's the ones who don't tell you why they don't enjoy it. Because when you're finding out about somebody else's channel, I cannot see why people do not like getting to know other people.
Yeah.
You know, life is all about slap and tickle. Yes, I did, Barry. You know that. Oh, well. Well, okay, then. We've had your favourite movie. What's your favourite TV channel?
MTV.
Music channel, yes.
It's got like cribs on it and like TV shows, like the we call it 16 and Pregnant and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, I like that comment that RL's just made. Kate already has a natural beauty. Not much need for makeup.
Oh, thank you very much. That's very nice.
I think so too. Most of the young women who I adore on YouTube, who I think, like Gail, she doesn't wear a lot of makeup. You don't. You know, so You've got an inward beauty. Look, I think I will have to find a new bear. If Kate don't like football and going out and cooking, yeah. Does Kate like DJ Khaled?
DJ Khaled. Hold on, I'll have a look.
I don't know who he is. I'm ignorant about that one. I've lost it.
I'm the same. I don't know who DJ Khaled is. Oh, I've heard a few of his songs actually. Yeah, I've heard a few of his songs. I wouldn't say like I'm a fan or anything. I'm more into my classical music, like Catherine Jenkins and Haley Westenra and stuff like that.
Yeah. So, but what about Andrea Ruhr, the band leader from Maastricht? Do you like his type of music?
I've never heard of him. Sorry.
He's absolutely brilliant. You should check it. Check my playlist. He's on my playlist because I went to his concert in Maastricht a couple of years ago.
Oh, right, okay. I'll definitely check that out right now.
Also, Leicester also beat Arsenal in football. Oh, I didn't know that. How did Huddersfield get on, Big Red Bear? Anyway, forget about that. Did you have a role model when growing up?
My mum. She was my role model.
Oh, that's a very good answer. And are you close to your mother now?
Yeah, like not as obviously as close as what we used to be whenever I was a kid. But because obviously time changes. Like my mum isn't your typical 50-year-old. She looks like my little sister. She's so young looking and she's such an outgoing, she didn't age older. She got younger. She got older. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm just thinking about Crimson for your mum. You'll have to introduce your mum to Crimo.
Yeah.
He needs somebody a few years older than him so he can grow.
Do you?
Oh, well. So here's a good one then. And I really like this question. How would you describe yourself?
Apart from the things that I've done wrong, because obviously there's things I've done in my past that I regret big time. There's things that I shouldn't have done that I did do. But if it's a hard question. I would now, I would describe myself as I'm given. I am very given. I wouldn't hesitate to donate or give, or I would say I'm a very given person, and I'd like to think I'm loyal too. Yeah.
Well, they're good answers. Now I'm going to throw that over to the people in the chat. How would you describe Kate? Just getting to know her from this. Put your answers in the chat window, please.
I need to go look at your channel now. I need to go look.
Well, I just thought that'd be a good one, to put out to those people, interactive, because they can put their answer up. You've got to know her in the last 50 odd minutes, a little bit about Kate. So what's your opinions? And be honest of our Kate.
I won't be offended. Just write what you
feel. Be offended, and you can put your opinions about me, the interviewer. I don't mind.
I'm a giver.
Yeah, I bet he is. Oh, Barry.
Thank you, Tony.
Well, what's it? Lovely lass. Oh, yeah. Yes, I agree on that, Tony. You're the first one to answer. A very pleasant person, Richard's put.
Thank you.
Very nice comments.
Darwin really. Drizzle droning. He had to correct my drizzleness the other day.
Yeah.
What? It's saying here that I don't have Darwin supported, but I got him back on Jeanette's channel a long time ago.
Footballers before yourselves. That's commendable. Oh, thank you very much, Verdict Squad. Verdict Squad, while you're in here, could I do an interview with you one Wednesday evening at this time? Hi, Marie. Nice to have you in, because I'd love to interview Verdict Squad, because we, find out a few facts about him as a person. So we know that. Here's one then. What are the 5 things in your life at present? Oh, good. Oh, I'll arrange that verdict squad then. What are the 5 things you can't live without?
My daughter,
Yeah,
my family,
yeah.
my friends, and that would be it. Really, I don't have 5 things. They would be the 3 things I couldn't live without.
Oh, that's a good answer, that one. Glad I stopped by, but I have birds to fly and got to go. Enjoyed the interview very much. Thank you very much for coming in. Love my drones. Really appreciate you being in.
Sorry, Barry. You would put me on it. You better put me on it.
Oh, that's good. That is. My drones. I'm just having a look. What motivates you then, Kate?
My daughter, she gives me the strength that before I had Sarah, I became very anxious, very paranoid. I was badly addicted to drugs, believe it or not. I was addicted to cannabis, and the day I fell pregnant with her, that was it. That was it for me. She gave me a fresh start, brand new start. And like half them vlogs back in 2014, I was drugged and off my face, and I ain't proud of it. But you know, that child, my daughter, just changed my whole life and made me realize that there's more to life than that. There's more out there, and she taught me how to value my life and how to, put others before myself. I was very selfish and I was nasty and I was a horrible, horrible person. And then she made me like change, and I started going to church, and like I'm not going to lie and say I go to church on a Sunday. I do not. But there is the odd time when I'm passing it and I can hear them singing, and I go in and I stand and I listen. And I feel safest in a church than I do in my own home. If I was frightened and didn't want to be here or felt that I couldn't be in my home, the first place I'd go to is that church. And I feel instantly like no one can touch me inside it.
Yeah, cool. That's to learn that about you. You are very honest.
Yeah.
To mention a thing like that, and I'm really pleased that your daughter Sarah has really made you grow up and realize. She has.
Kept me a kick in the ass that I needed.
So yeah. What makes you happy? It's your daughter. So if you can have any more children, how many would you like?
I'd like to have at least 2 more. So I would.
2 more. So
2 more, 1 or 2. If I'm blessed with 2, I'm blessed with 2. But if I'm blessed with 1 more, that would be great, because I'd like Sarah to, have a chance of being a big sister. But at the same time, I also think about it. I could have another kid and stay here and be a mum, or Sarah and I could travel and do more for kids that aren't ours and give back to kids, and that give kids better. I'd actually not want to have any more. I'd like to adopt one and give someone a better life.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one there. Hello, Francis. Happiness Sparkles. If you don't support Happiness Sparkles, go over and support Francis. It's really nice to have her in. She was over in Ireland a few weeks ago. Her sister also lives in Ireland. So I don't know whether you support Happiness Sparkles, do you, Kate?
Happiness Sparkles. Let me see. Happiness Sparkles.
Francis, yes.
There we go. I do know, but I have seen her before.
Yeah. She was one young lady who I would have loved to have interviewed, but because Crimson is better looking than me and he's a bit young, she went over to his channel, so it's one that got away from me. Oh, she does. Oh, we've got Tammy in of My World in Oklahoma City. Nice to see you in, Tammy. Cool. Hell, we have got them all in tonight. Really appreciate you all coming in to humble me. So, if you ever won the lottery or a large amount of money, who would you give it to?
Oh, I'd have to give it away.
Yeah, who to?
Sarah, and then she can share it.
Gotta be me. No, I'm only joking. I don't.
Whoever, right? I'll split it with someone, as long as they agree to split it, or will give me some of it.
So, what's the craziest thing you have ever done in your short life?
Craziest thing I ever done. My answer is, to be honest, I'm gonna have to like, hey, what's wrong? Here. The craziest thing I've ever done is probably.
You don't have to answer if you don't want to. Just say the fifth.
To answer it honestly, the craziest thing I've ever done is catfish someone.
Okay, then that's it. Finish on that one then.
Yeah.
Do you like playing board games?
I do. Monopoly's my favorite.
Yeah. And do you like to dance?
I do.
Oh, so are you a good dancer then?
I am indeed. I like to think so.
So what is that, modern dance or ballroom dancing? So if you could or were ever given a chance, would you go on Strictly Come Dancing?
I would love to, yeah. But I would like to do the ice one, the dancing on ice.
Oh, you'd like to do dancing on ice?
Yeah.
Why? Can you ice skate then?
No. It's like...
I'll tell you what, if I went on dancing on ice, I would break both my ankles.
Yeah.
Hitman Mo, yo, what's up? Hitman Mo. I've never seen him in my chat. Hello. Just going to check his channel. Jeanette, if you'd like to check his channel, stop by for Support Eagle. Reach out to us for a future interview. We are looking forward to it. Take care, everyone. Thank you very much, Verdict Squad, for staying in. So Kate has to dance. Now put on some no copyright sound, Keith. I can't because I don't have anything here. You know, I've got my iPad with me questions on.
If I had to do a certain dance, it would be one of those da 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 dun 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 sort of double dancing. I like the idea of dirty dancing actually. Do you know, with the kicks with the feet and all? And
so on the coffee morning then tomorrow, can you put on a nice short skirt? Put the camera back so we can see a full view, and you can do dirty dancing for us.
But I need a partner. Barry.
Well, I'll have to send. Mickey over. Well, Well, Hitman Mo, he's gone. We've got rid of him. Yeah. Sorry about that. That's the first one I've had in. Big Red Bear got rid of him. Thank you, Big Red Bear. I was just going to do it because he's got no content on his channel. We don't allow things like that in this room, do we?
Oh, I didn't even see what was said.
Well, he says, give us some life experience, Gramps. So I was going to tell him to clear off. Well, you've got to be honest with these. You don't want them. You know, if they can't behave themselves in a senior citizen chat room, I don't want them in, do we?
Yeah, exactly.
Midnight Raven's in. Hello.
Hello.
Midnight Raven. I hear she's been having some problems on her channel, so I'm not going to go into it, but just ignore them, Midnight Raven, because they're just not worth the trouble and your energy that you expend on them. You know, that's the only thing I can say, really. You know, is just take no notice of them, because they want a response, and to be honest, they're not worth it. People like that, because you're in our community, Midnight Raven. You know, we all respect you on here. You're a great creator. I love watching your live videos. So keep up the good work, and you deserve more supporters, and you'll get them as you go on.
And Raven, if you ever want to talk or anything, just add Kate's Family Vlog on Instagram. You can PM me. You can talk anytime. If you're getting a bit of trouble, just come and say hello, and I'll chat you around.
Yeah, that's Jeanette's job to watch the chat as well as
Yep.
all my spanners, all my moderators keep an eye on the chat.
Yeah.
You know, and
I appreciate it.
you know, what time do you normally put little Sarah down then?
I normally put her down to bed about 8:30, but we were out today with my mum and she fell asleep in the car, and I have this rule: you never wake a sleeping baby. So I suspected that she would wake up as soon as I lifted her from the car, but she was exhausted. So she's now still awake. But normally 8:30 is her bedtime.
Oh, so I'm keeping her up then, am I?
No, she's wide awake, for goodness sake. Because obviously she slept for quite a bit. She's not that tired, but yeah.
So just one more last question then.
Yeah.
Are you a romantic person?
Pardon?
Are you a romantic type of person?
I would be like, in some aspects, yes. Like I like to lie and cuddle, and I like watching like TV. But for example, say I have a partner who games, I'm not like the torture type that sits and goes, hug me, hug me. Like I do my own thing. But I also am the type of girl that would run a partner a bath and like candles and make it just as pretty as they would me. You know, like, you know, what they would do for a girl, I'd do for a guy. So like like say for example, I had a partner and he was in the bath, I'd lay his jammies on the radiator, and you know, I'm like cute like that. I put like love letters in his lunchbox, and yeah.
Oh, so you'd make him sandwiches then? You know?
Yeah, I make him some.
Not a good cooked dinner, you know. It'd be baked beans on toast with a fried egg or something.
Well, see, I was more thinking a hot water flask with a pot noodle thrown into a lunchbox and a carton of Capri Sun. But
and oh yeah, that's something I wanted to ask you. You mentioned on the coffee morning, the other morning, that you are going to do a giveaway, and the giveaway is going to be a certain brand of chocolate.
It is. I'm giving away a bar of shite. You can, yes. It is real. I'm not using bad language.
No,
it is real. It is spelled SHYTE. And I've ordered 2 bars. So I'll be giving away 2 bars. They're about this size. And they are literally called a bar of shite. So if you would like to earn this, you can be it. Now, I know I'm up to a certain amount of subscribers at the minute. I think I've only like 9 left to go before I hit the 500 mark, but I'm going to do a live stream, and within that live stream, I'll be able to tell you, you know, what you've got to do. It's really a comment thing. You know what I mean?
Is it?
Yeah, you comment, you want to be a part of it, and then at the end, I'm going to write down all the names and then put them all into a thing and then draw them on the live. Or I might do numbers like bingo.
Yeah. So Random Life says she's not having that. no, no. So it's what is it? It's 10:15 now. Because you've got young Sarah up, I'm gonna finish the interview with you, Kate. I really have enjoyed this interview. I hope you felt relaxed.
I did.
I'm just sorry that I didn't do more research. But I got certain questions out.
You did.
It's been very interesting. RCP video. Hi, Keith. Hope you are well, sir. Thought I would jump on and say, like your channel is going really well. Yeah, I appreciate that RCP video. I'm working on it. I do enjoy these interviews that I do with people. On Sunday night at 7 or 8 o'clock, if you go over to Random Life Productions, she is interviewing me. It will be Random's first interview. I'm going to make it as interesting as I possibly can, if she's got all the right questions. Jeanette Pickering says, we love Kate. Please support her. Let's get her to the 500.
Jeanette, I love you. I love you so much.
Because we all try to help each other.
Yeah.
And as I say, I am really pleased that you dropped in at short notice for me, Kate.
I absolutely adored the questions. They were brilliant for you being on short notice. I loved being asked all those, and I feel now through this live, I've been able to answer honestly and give over honest answers, and it's been great. I've been very comfortable, and I recommend doing a Eaglevp's interview. This was brilliant.
Oh, thank you very much. So I'm going to say good night, everybody, and thanks a lot for taking part in the interview in the chat window. Thanks.
Thank you.
Pixie and everybody else. So bye, everybody.
Bye.